Good morning, good morning, and welcome to the BYOB Morning Show. You guys, grab your coffee, grab your pen and paper, hit that share button because you guys, this conversation today is all about that money. Ladies, let's just dive right into this conversation. Have y'all clicked that link yet to even check it out? The
No,
bit.ly/Xmas cash grab 2020.
no.
You
No.
haven't?
But I tell you what, it'd be nice to grab some extra cash for the holiday, and not just for the holiday. Grab some extra cash to take you into 2021 so that the holiday bills are covered. Because, see, everybody comes down to the end of the year. Well, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people come down to the end of the year. They go overboard for Christmas. Um, because Christmas is a giving time of year. I don't like, now personally, I don't like the commercialization of it, but they say they're not going to go overboard, but they do. Because they find this, they find that, and then sometimes you buy extra gifts just in case someone may not get something, or to share with someone else. And then before you know it, your bill has gone higher and higher and higher, and you're like, I really didn't mean to spend this much money. So if you want to grab an extra $100 off the tree, instead of putting ornaments on the tree, put some money on the tree.
Okay.
An extra, I don't know, $250 off the tree. Go to bit.ly/Christmas. That's Christmas Cash Grab 2020. We're just abbreviating Christmas. Xmas. XMAX. Let's X out the Christmas debt.
Wow, I like that.
Well, everybody, Pepper says good morning. You see her, she always,
He
yeah, she,
loves being on live. I mean, look how he's just sitting there like, see me? I'm
yes,
here.
you guys, I'm not even kidding you. As soon as I hit the go live button and she sees the camera, even in class, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if I'm looking at my computer and I'm talking, she's like, whoa. But you know what? What you're saying, Rose, is so real. And I know as a mother with two young kids still, I tend to overspend just because I'm trying to keep up with the hype around. So I feel like Christmas, from a child's view, it looks great. And I always talk about the lenses of a child versus the different stages of adulthood that I've hit. And now, you know, you not only go up against your own family, entity and what goes on in your household, but you kind of have to also keep up with the things that's happening on the outside too. Because I know, over here where I live, it's certain things that are super important to get to kids. That's dire, and I think that that's true for everywhere. It just depends on your location. Some people have to get that PS5. Because if you ain't got that PS5, your kid ain't gonna have nothing to talk about. Some people, I know in my household, cars are a huge, huge thing. Pepper, can you give me a break? It's huge. So I do know that I'm having to go find little cars that my son enjoys. And that spending of that money. Look, I'll be thinking that like Play-Doh is like $10 for the little pack.
Yeah, nothing's cheap. Nothing is cheap anymore.
No.
That's just the era that we are in. And a lot of times we like you said, things are big. You want to keep up. Some people want to keep up with what the trends are. And like you said, that PS5. Now I don't play those games, but that's all I've been hearing is that PS5, how to get that PS5, how to get that PS5. And you're also fighting against, some people are fighting against cultural norms, or like, for instance, when we grew up, and Shakita, you can speak to this. I don't know. When I grew up, You got one or two gifts that you put on your list, and that was it.
Right.
You wasn't expecting to be under the tree all morning long or all day long opening gifts. You asked, you had a list, and you got one or two things off of that list. Now it seems that we try to give everything for
What?
this.
Y'all Christmas was like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Let
And
me tell y'all.
guess what? You were happy with that. Because
Right.
I remember asking for that green talking telephone. I loved it. Didn't want anything else. I can remember sitting in my bed on Christmas morning talking on my Facebook. Okay. I thought that was the best thing in the world. I didn't look for anything else because I got what I asked for.
Oh, wow.
But now, because when I grew up, we didn't have a lot, but I didn't know that we didn't. Now we try to give everything. So you're fighting against what you didn't have when you were a child. So now you try to give all of that to your children and keep up with what you see everyone else or perceive everyone else is doing. And I think that's the part about the Christmas holiday that just really bums me out. But you have so many different reasons why people go so far overboard or into debt during the holidays. So if you want to grab you some extra money that you can put aside so that you can remove some of that angst and that anxiety after the holidays is over, then go to bit.ly Xmas Cash Grab 2020 and sign up for the webinar. It's $29.
$29, y'all.
Yeah, but $29 that could help you to grab an extra $2,900.
Wow.
Is worth it.
You're right. It sure is, Rosie. You know, I'm the same as you. I had a list of the most important things that I wanted, and when I got those, I didn't care about all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then when my kids came along, when you got several kids, you know, everybody had to get the same equal amount of gifts. If one kid thought they got more than the other.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So-and-so had to have 5 gifts under. Everybody had to have 5 gifts under the tree. But then Christmas, you're so excited about giving it to them, you just stressed yourself. And then after Christmas, the day after, then you got anxiety because you done spent so much money on this gift, or you done ran up those credit cards, and now it's going to take you a whole year almost to pay that stuff off.
Exactly. And then Christmas rolls around again.
And it rolls, and you start all over again. So, and I think Ebony's right. It's different stages in your life when you think differently.
Mm-hmm.
When you get older, you don't want to spend that money on all that crap. You know, they're going to break it. How long it's going to last? They're going to break it. A PS5 is just going to teach them how to murder and chop off heads and FK-16s. At one time, my boys knew every game, every military weapon. They knew. What good is that? So you got to be careful, even having age-appropriate video games. It desensitizes your kids to murder and killing, unless you're buying the right games that's educational for them.
But you know what that made me think of, Chiquita, and you're absolutely right. Back in our day, it was the road runner and them dropping boulders and stuff on the Bugs Bunny in them head or whatever. Now it's the PS5 with all the games. The only difference in our old cartoons, they were violent. Now that we think about it, but the character got up and ran off for another day to do it all over again.
Characters in the games do too. They do too.
Do they do that?
And then they get back up. Cool.
Okay. Okay.
But you guys, I wanted to tell you my Christmas experience, because let me tell you, my mom, I was adopted, you guys. And I know that when I got adopted, like my mother, look, I say a lot of stuff about that woman, but when it comes down to Christmas, that woman made sure that we felt the love that was in the air. Oh my goodness, Christmas was such an amazing time, because even her mood would change during that time and everything. I would wake up and walk down the stairs, and it was 6 of us. So,
Oh, wow.
but before there was 6, I think it was like maybe 3 or 4. It was just I remember my half. I don't remember everybody else's. But it would be so many gifts from a child's eye. So I don't know. I didn't never count it from a child's eye. I was like, oh my God, Santa Claus loved me. And it was always meaningful gifts. My mother and my dad, they got me, you guys remember the baby born? That little doll that used to poop. I think it was like the first of its kind of poop. You feed it. You do all of these things.
You talking about Baby Alive?
Baby Alive. Yes. My mother, she got me that one year. And when I tell you, I walked around with that baby doll. My mother would take me to the Goodwill also. And that's how I would buy my baby clothes, got my baby a stroller and stuff like that. So a lot of these gifts during the holidays, make sure they're meaningful and they can bring your family even more joy, because I really be thinking back to a lot of these things. And, you know, while I'm opening up my gifts, my mother used to be in the kitchen cooking, and goodness, you wanted her in the kitchen cooking, because that mac and cheese, look, y'all, mac and cheese used to be bomb. And then just everybody's spirit during the holidays. So something like this, go to bit.ly/Xmas Cash Grab 2020, because you guys, she always look at her, always got something.
I love it.
Something in a minute. She's gonna say something.
I mean, she just gets there and she's like,
it's love. She loves her.
She
loves hearing Ebony's voice. She does.
She really does. She likes to lay on my lap while I'm doing this, everything. Yeah. And it's just, the holidays are super amazing. And I feel like something like this, something that what Coach is allowing us to be able to promote and to give back. That way you guys can have these memories for your families. You know, one day your kids are going to get older. And if not, if they already are, they're already talking about them times that you would have thought that they would have forgotten. Like, the mood of everything around the holidays from a kid's lens is just amazing. Don't you think so?
If he turned around and bark, I'd be no more good. But you're right, Ebony. It's all about the experience and the love and the sharing that you want your family and your children to feel during this period of time. But, you know, in my household, we give gifts and stuff all during the year. So it seems commonplace. Now, the thing that we really want to do, it would be great to bless someone else.
Ooh.
And give someone else this Christmas cash grab, because who is that person? And I'm not trying to be shady, so I'm not one to gossip, so you didn't hear it from me. But who is that person that's always borrowing money from you? Can I get $20 until payday? Can you loan me? There's nothing wrong with that, because we all need help every now and then. Why not give this to them and bring them along with you? I mean, because you're going to $29 in some kind of way anyway.
But I don't know, Rose, because let me tell you, some people, and I have come to terms with this, some people love being beggars. A lot of people probably watching this broadcast are going to watch this broadcast and click off and not even think that they can even accomplish something like this to get in here and actually follow through. Let me tell y'all something.
To follow through, that's something.
Yes, let me tell y'all. Stop doubting yourself, point blank, period. When opportunities come your way, the only way of opportunity is an opportunity is if you take it. Y'all, if you got that friend, because I got them friends that they every time they call, I don't know, they may want some money, and I'll be looking at them phone calls kind of weird, looking like, do I really want to help somebody out right now? And if you feel like you that person that you know, and let's just be honest and have an honest conversation with yourself. If you that person that you think that everybody trying to, you know, everybody be trying to avoid, then spend this little $29 and get in here and set it up for yourself. Because let me tell y'all one thing, that's the worst thing in the world To be in and to be is the person that's always asking. I hate a begging person. Especially when everybody has opportunities. So if you find yourself constantly have to ask somebody for help, constantly, oh, come into these doors and grab on this opportunity and put yourself in a position where you don't have to beg. That's just not the kind of life that we all want individually for ourselves. And so take on this opportunity, because a lot of things do happen as to why we get ourselves in sticky situations, and I'm not trying to talk down on those, but when we notice something about ourselves and we notice that we're heading down a certain road, only I have control over how fast or how slow we're going to end up going.
But I think too, making the distinction between someone who's always begging and someone who's asking for help, because those are two
different.
Yeah, those are two different entities, because we all need help at some point in some way.
That's true.
But you also have to be able to teach yourself how to fish.
Right.
Because if you know how to fish, you can feed yourself, your family, your wealth, your legacy for a lifetime. And sometimes learning how to fish is you need someone to offer you. Because some people like to be invited. They may want to do it, but some people don't want to just jump out and do it. They want to be invited. They want to be made to feel like they're special. And we all are. They just want to be recognized, and especially during these times. So we are officially inviting you to come and join us at bit.ly Christmas Cash Grab. Now you say that fast. Fast a couple times. Christmas Cash Grab 2020. And we are abbreviating Christmas, XMAX. But what we are offering is not an abbreviated fishing expedition.
Right.
We're not abbreviating the power of what this cash grab can do for you. An extra $100, an extra $200. And that could be monthly, or heck, that could be weekly.
Right.
Think about that. It sounds to some people, maybe that sounds small. But suppose you were making an extra, or you knew how to create. You knew how to create an extra $100 a week. That's like $400 a month.
Right.
I mean, so you got to look at what the numbers can equal out to.
Right. That's enough to pay somebody. So you pay your light bill, your water bill. That can make a difference. With this Christmas Cash Grab, you're going to learn how to make the $100, $500, $1,000 between now and Christmas and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just about getting money now. It's on into 2021. So it's giving you a head start. And that $29 is just pocket change for what you'll be able to make. The return on your money, the ROI of your money is a lot greater. And your life.
That's right.
The situation that you're in now. So this is a great opportunity. Go to that link now and get in. bit.ly / Christmas Cash Grab 2020, abbreviated Christmas, XMAS. It's just rolling across the bottom of your screen. If you're not interested, gift it to somebody. Don't go out there and buy some junk in the mall and give to your best girlfriend or whoever. Gift this, because it continues to keep giving. When they always say the gift that keeps giving, this is the gift that
keeps on giving.
This is one of them.
And I know they're probably saying, "Oh, y'all are here every day talking about something, offering something." Yeah, we are. Why? Because we know it works. How do we know it works? Because we're doing just what we're asking you to do. And we're not throwing something out there and say, this is what it is. We are having the experience right along with you. And Chiquita, Ebony, You all are absolutely right. It's the gift that keeps on giving, because you're not just creating for the holiday season. Yeah, it starts in the holiday season.
Right.
But you can, it allows you to create next holiday season. You could be even further ahead.
Exactly.
If you guys haven't already, please, please, please share out this broadcast. When I tell you this information is juicy hot, like fresh pot of coffee. Look, no matter what you celebrate, no matter how we go about doing life, we need cash.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, you know, a lot of us don't want to admit that. It's almost like we just don't talk about it. But
I don't know what you do without it when you don't have what you do.
You cannot survive in this world without it.
You're right.
You can't even drink water no more without money.
That's right. Because
we're good. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me add this. Water comes out of the faucet. If you go to a place and look, can I get a cup of water? They said it's 59 cents for the cup.
That's right. Go ahead, Paquita, because you took that right out. You took that right out of my head. You're right. You can't get water. And everybody's saying, oh, the water come out of my spigot, as they say, for free. No, it don't, because if you don't pay the water bill, ain't no water coming out.
Not a drop.
Yeah.
You like, drip.
Cash makes everything better. It don't fix everything, but it makes everything better.
But it changes the energy around you, and that's what cash is. It's energy. It helps you, and that energy can go one or two ways. It can go good or it can go bad. We choose to use our energy, our cash, for good, by coming to you all and letting you know what the resources are, what's out here that can help you to move forward, the opportunities that you can take advantage of. You know, now you could use your energy, your cash for bad. You could just go spend it all and look around for more. But you can also do things to constantly be creating it so that it is a constant and perpetual flow.
Right. Thank you, Marie.
Real. I'm about to say the realest thing. A lot of times I was walking around depressed because I ain't have enough money in my account.
Whole lot of folks. I was one of them at one time. Shoot. How Coach said that thing? You look at your bank account and it's a wintertime temperature.
Right, it's a shoe size. Don't look at it as a shoe size.
Yeah.
Look, I'm over here. Yo, I used to be so emotional. Like, I don't know what's wrong with my life. Look, hit payday. I'd be like, you know what? I feel good. You know what? Let me go call my friend and see if we want to go get something to eat. We just got paid. And then I'll be like midway getting ready. And I'd be like, dang, I was all depressed last week because I ain't had no money.
And that up and down, that yo-yo feeling, we've all been there.
Right. Yeah.
And you know, I've often stepped back and said, why am I letting money control my emotions in my life like that? But when you don't have enough of it, it tends to control a lot of other things around you too, you know. So put yourself in a position. It's all about positioning. Put yourself in a position so that you can create, you can fish.
Right.
You have some great bait on your hook to fish with. And I don't fish, y'all. Okay. I eat fish, but I don't fish. So this is another way of creating positive cash flow in your life, and not just for the holiday. Yeah, the holidays is when usually it gets a little tight. You know, the energy start getting to have a little tension around it. But this is a way to loosen that tension. So go on to bit.ly/XMAS Cash Grab 2020. I want to see who can say that fast 3 times.
And I want to check out the website too, y'all. The website is hot.
That's
okay. It is hot. You guys, we're going to get up out of here. We have a very productive day. Click that link, go, and let's come on now, y'all. It's ending of 2020. We all know each other now, so it ain't no excuse that you can give yourself. Time is.
I think we have 22 days left in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe
something like that? Yes,
22 days.
Oh, that's a week. It'll be gone in a minute. Be gone in a minute, y'all.
Yeah.
Here and over. Then what? Don't be feeling depressed the day after Christmas, because you spend all your money and then you don't know how to go back and make more. And that's what this webinar, that's what this link is about. You being able to continue to generate money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you spend too much, you're okay, because you know how to go back out there and make more.
That's right, Chiquita.
Right.
And that's the gift that keeps on giving.
Right.
Yes.
So go to that link now. Gift it to your girlfriend. Gift it to somebody. Share out the broadcast. One share can change your life. A lot of you hear the ladies in our community say that. One share changed their life when they found us. Right. We're here every morning for you guys. We're here every morning for you guys.
Because if it wasn't for y'all.
Look, Natalie in our comment section's cutting up. I'm about to block you, girl.
Yeah, they need to learn how not to come onto somebody else's broadcast. But yeah,
look, that's why you need to be in a community like this. Look, I was trying to stay quiet, but I'm like watching these comments, and I'm like, girl, ain't nobody gonna call nobody that way you doing something. You ain't built up no trust, or nothing. And that stuff that you saying, girl,
that's a person that needs a coach. That's messy. Mm-hmm. That's unprofessional. You don't come in somebody else's live stream and promote yourself.
Mm-hmm. And you're right, Chiquita. That's someone who needs a coach because they don't know what they don't know. Right. And Ebony, you made a great point as well. You have not built up your know, like, and trust factor. So why would someone do something that a stranger is asking them to do? Because they don't know what the outcome will be, because they don't know you.
Right.
That's not the way to get to know you.
Right.
So what we do is we invite you over to bit.ly/Christmas Cash Grab 2020 so that you can learn the right way.
Exactly.
The right way.
Exactly.
So you don't have to jump into random people, because I'm sure we are not the only ones that they're doing it to. You don't have to jump into random people's timelines, broadcasts, and things like that, and get ignored or banned by Facebook. But see, they don't know that.
Right.
So, get you some education.
Right.
Yeah, come over here, girl, and click that link so we can teach you a thing too.
Click that link. Yeah.
Right.
And if you guys are finding yourself,
we're not gonna keep talking about it because we're not gonna give it energy.
Right. If you guys find yourself in people's inboxes and not getting the return back or begging for business and just trying to put yourself out there, I really do invite you guys to come over here, click the link bit.ly/Xmas Cash Grab 2020 and get over here to a community to figure out what you should be doing in order to build that up, so that instead of going out there and seeking out people constantly, your people can come to you.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, that feels different than begging. When people come to you, that's a hot lead.
You know what, Ebony? What did you start off saying earlier about begging people? And see what came up? A begging person. Because you know what? Beggars, you know what that old saying is? Beggars can't be choosers. So when you're begging, you've given up your power and your choice. It's different when someone comes to you, then you get to choose.
Yes. And life is all about choices. And when you get to choose, y'all, I can go on and on. We're about to get up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Click that link, bit.ly/Xmas Cash Grab 2020, and we're going to see you in class.
Absolutely. Have a great day on purpose.